everybody. Hope everything's going well. This being my kind of first vlog. Not kind of, it is my first vlog. I would like to touch on a subject the question I often get is, how do I get so much accomplished during my day, during the week, month, or the year? I always kind of laugh a little bit inside of me when I get that question, because we're not different, you and I. It's exactly the same thing. We don't have, we go through the day this kind of the same way. We have the same amount of hours during the day. We have 24 hours? Yeah, that's it, 24 hours. We have 24 hours during a day. What I like to answer to that is basically in the way things are planned out, or maybe finding your priority in your day, finding your priority in your week, in your month, in your year. This is how I get things accomplished, or I reach my goals. Try to decide what is the most important thing to do, or what is the one thing I can do that kind of makes everything else seem like it's not need to be done. What is the one thing I can do today that will make everything else obsolete or useless to do to reach my goals? I want to make sure that each and every day I can concentrate on very few things to accomplish what I need to do. It's funny that we're all busy. We go through our days like not knowing or wondering where the time went. When we get to the end of the day, you get home, you're burnt out, you're tired, and you feel you didn't really accomplish a lot, or you didn't really accomplish what you kind of set out to go for in the morning. Well, this is kind of a secret, non-secret. Just choose what's important for you to do today. Just choose that priority. You notice I don't use the word priorities. It's difficult to have a lot of priorities. We have one priority. We have a business priority or professional, and we have our priority in our personal life. And this priority today will lead us to what we want in our professional or personal life at the end of the year, in 5 years, 10 years, when you retire. We need to plan this out way in advance, but we need to bring it down to such a level that it's easy to tackle. Somebody that decides to climb a mountain, or like Mount Everest, well, of all mountains, his aim is to go from one level to another level, from one base camp to another base camp, until he reaches the top. He brings it down to one thing he needs to do to get to the next base camp. Once he gets there, it's over. He moves on to the next thing. He's not climbing a mountain. He's going from one base camp to the other until he reaches the top of the mountain. It's the same thing for our goals, whether it be personal or professional. You want to go from one base camp to the other. And once you get there, you move on to the next base camp. It's one thing at a time. That's why there's only one priority. There's not priorities. Once we break it down into very manageable pieces, it's very easy to accomplish whatever we want in life, whether it be personal or professional. It's as easy as that. I know some of you are gonna say, yeah, it's not always that easy. Life throws us a curve and we have to deal with it. Yeah, you have to deal with it when it comes. Maybe that curve will never come when you're doing that base camp to base camp transition. Maybe it's gonna come to the next transition. Don't think about it. Don't try to anticipate things are gonna go wrong. Maybe they'll never go wrong. And if they do, learn from it. Put it aside and continue to the next base camp. This is how you get to where you need in life. Yes, it sounds easy, and it is easy. The moment you get to understand these little things, to break down whatever you need to do in small manageable pieces, that is where you get to see your greatest accomplishments. This is where you get to see the curve coming towards you and not get surprised. You can react, adjust, learn from it, and move on. It's easy as that. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Till my next vlog, click subscribe, and guys, what's holding you back?